Hello everyone, welcome to the Unix Adda. So today we are going to learn the concept called the Git. So what is a Git and why we are using the Git and the basic features of the Git. So once again, welcome to Unix Backbench Adda. So let me proceed. So today we are going to learn about what is a Git, what is the difference between the Git and GitHub, and what are the basic commands we are using into the Git commands. So this is my agenda, and let me proceed without delay. So what is a Git? Git is a nothing but widely we use it called the open source software tracking application used to track the projects across the different teams and the revision levels. Nothing but, for example, we have a mechanism called nothing but we have infrastructure. There is one server or there is some setup is there. If you want to perform some kind of the regular updates into our environment, then what we used to do it, we are using some kind of the mechanism by using the instead of disturbing the original content, oftenly we are using the Git software. So by this we can able to edit and modify and we can keep on update the debugging mechanism without any delay. So this is one of the best mechanism in right now the in market we are using, and that it is a open source, nothing but in it we can use into the Windows, it is Linux, otherwise other flavors of the Unix or Mac also. There is no kind of the OS dependency here, so we can widely we can use and we can able to modify it. So we are going to learn the in-depth of the features and in-depth that how to install in going forward. So this is just to learn about the what exactly the Git. Okay, so what are the basic features of the Git? For example, when you coming to the Git features, so it will save the time. So it will save the time, nothing but instead of building the new mechanism. For example, my website is running on like HTTP version 12.0. So there is a my new requirement as per the client requirement, the version we need to change it to 12.9. So in that time, instead of I need to rebuild the things, instead of I need to going for dynamic changes and all, what I will do, I will use the concept called Git mechanism. So this Git mechanism we are using especially into the code level. Okay, so it will save the time and we can perform the offline. Why offline working means, for example, whatever the changes we are performing directly you cannot inbuild with into the production environment. First you need to perform the changes into the offline, nothing but dev environment, test environment. Then if everything is success, then you are going to deploy into the globally in the sense nothing but in production. So undo the mistake. So as I said, there is a lot of the human errors will be going to be performed, nothing but we can perform the lot of the human mistakes also. There is some typos or mistakes or some scripting level issues or some kind of the debugging levels, everything we will be having. So those things also we are going to be do it very oftenly and very easily in GUI based. There is no need of using the command line also very less. We have the maintaining the repos and everything into the GUI based. So that is one of the best mechanism. And the fourth one is the tracking changes. So as I said, for example, you have one of the big project, you have a different type of the modules like a module 1, module 2, module 3, module 4. Let it be module 1 guys are performing the lot of the changes, let it be related to the financial. Okay, module 2 really performing the changes related to the marketing, module 3 performing the changes related to the some kind of the changes into the marketing and other things. So when you are performing the changes, so this is the kind of the mechanism, nothing but for example we are having a lot of the modules. If you want to find the tracking mechanism of in module 1 what are the things are happening, module 2 what are the things are happening, module 3 what are the things are happening, everything if you want to track it, so it will be easy to find out by using this tool. For example, if you are working into the banking mechanism, any banking sector, the manager will be always tracking to their employees what exactly they're working. For example, what the cashier is doing, what the help desk guys are doing, okay, what the customer service are doing, what the helper, what exactly they are doing, what are their do's and don'ts, everything will be defined. And meanwhile they are tracking in such a way of what exactly they are doing and what exactly happening today, everything is responsible. Okay, by using this tool we can perform these activities very easily. Okay, so what are the basic some of the commands we are using into the Git? Okay, as I said, we are using the graphical user and we are using some command line interface also to perform the some kind of the administrative activities. So what are the commands? Git init is one of the command. If you want to initialize the some of the activities, we are using the git init. And if you want to know the status, we are using the git status. If you want to perform the some of the activities, we are using the git add, git clone, and git commit, git push, and git merge. These are the some of the basic commands we are using day to day of our work. Okay, so next we are going to the GitHub. So what exactly the GitHub? So what is exactly the difference between the Git and GitHub? So Git is nothing but it is already existing environment. Okay, GitHub is nothing but centralized mechanism. Nothing but for example, if you want to tell that the Git is, you can consider as a laptop. In your laptop you are holding some kind of the information, one notepad, one document. So GitHub is a kind of the architecture. You are placing the same data into the your Google. It is existing into the cloud. Nothing but you can perform, you can download from the Google Gmail, okay, at any time, or Google Drives, or whatever the cloud mechanism if you want, whenever you use, okay, whatever the backup steps, okay, you can download the one mail or you can download the one content from the Gmail and you can perform the changes, everything. So that is the basic difference between the Git and GitHub. Git is nothing but it is performing and locally. We are coming to the GitHub, we are performing into the cloud level, and it is a centralized source code. It is a centralized, nothing but many set of the members can able to access the data. For example, there is a one result came. So the students can able to pull the report, pull the information from the across the India, across the data from the world. Okay, that is a central kind of the mechanism. It's a web-based environment, as I said. So this is a web-based environment. It will be the happy to see that we can perform the changes, we can track the changes, we can perform the things in very easily with the minimum knowledge. Built-in user management, as I said. So the ultimate, the built-in user management will be very useful. We can perform the things easily, tracking mechanism. Okay, so this is again some kind of the differences between the Git and GitHub. It is installed in locally, it is installed in globally. When it was defined 2008 and 2005. Now these are the some of the tracking and differences I compiled. So you can go through that one. Okay, so for more information you can join to the course, and we have a duration. We are mode is online, and the duration will be the some 20 to 45 days based on the course Unix, Linux, and AWS, and Git also part of the AWS. Okay, so join for the real-time environment. Enjoy the day, happy, and please contact my mobile number and for my mail ID, and for more videos for the day 2 session, please subscribe my channel. Thank you. Have a nice day.